I got a call one day from Diana Ross. She told me that she loved what I had done for Michael Jackson with the Bad Tour and asked me if I wanted to help her refresh her career. Of course I said I'd love it. I was a major fan of Diana Ross. So when she asked me if I would direct and choreograph a tour for her, I was ecstatic. Anyway, that tour didn't work out. One of the things that I had wanted to do in it was use these fans to do a big piece all around her with all of these dancers. After I directed and choreographed the Blonde Ambition tour for Madonna, I was home one day and she called and said, Vincent, I need to do a piece for MTV and I'm going to do Vogue. I thought that maybe we could do it in men's suits and have the guys in skirts. I said, you know what, that's been done. Let's do something else. Madonna in her tone of voice. Well, what do you want to do? I said, I don't know. You just brought it up. So I went into a little studio and I took these fans and I don't know why. It was, again, as I said about my book called Icons and Instincts, it was an instinct. I thought, I bet I could do something fun with these fans. So I got in there and I started to play and I just started to think about it, and all of a sudden the idea popped into my head that voguing was not that much different than the court gestures of Marie Antoinette's court and the way they posed and the way they held themselves and the various sort of situations that they would create with their physicality. And I thought, wow, what if Madonna was dressed like Marie Antoinette and the girls were dressed like her female courtiers and the guys were all dressed like members of the court? It would all make sense. So I called Madonna and I said, hey Madonna, I got this great idea. How about you as Marie Antoinette and everybody else as people in your court?
And she goes, that sounds like shit. I said, well, why don't you come down to the studio and see what I'm doing? And if you like it, we'll do it. And if you don't like it, then I'll just say bye-bye.
She came down. I showed her preliminary moves of what I had done with the fans and the voguing. And she fell in love, and the rest is history.
I'm not going to even waste your time with the intro. Y'all know the one and only Madonna. I love Madonna because Madonna is so bold and she's daring. She does whatever.
We rehearsed it, and the only part they were really nervous about was the three girls when they had to flip the fans and catch them because it was live TV. We worked on that intensely rehearsals. I mean, they would do it like 30 times, just like, you know, to be sure that they could flip it and flip it and flip it. I remember after Madonna got off stage, she goes, all I could think of up to those fans was those fans. But once I caught that fan, I was like, yay, we're moving forward, you know. It went great, it was spectacular. I was directing a benefit for APLA, AIDS Project Los Angeles. It was the next night. So after we after we rehearsed in the afternoon before she did it live, I told her what I was doing. And when I told her what I was doing, and I said, you know, why don't we do this tomorrow night? I said, but what I'd like to do is not tell anybody about it. I want to make it a complete secret. And she was like, great, let's do it. So we got everything down there the next day, got the costumes, got the little door that she walks through, and the curtains went up the next night, and the music started. And people didn't know what to do because half of the audience, or maybe a little bit more, had seen her the night before, and they couldn't believe that they were seeing it live in front of their faces. And it was absolutely amazing.